Now come to this series program. A minus a cube by 5 plus a to the power 5 by 9 minus a to the power 7 by 13 and up to n terms. First of all, I am going to write down their individual positional value of the individual item. Okay, so their positional value are like this: 1, 2, 3, 4 and respectively. Now if I am going to just multiply their positional value with 2 and then subtract from by 1, then the power value of the A will generate like in this way. Let's see the power value which is generated by after pos into 2 minus 1. Now for the second term value, so pos is 2 and 2 into 2 minus 1, so it becomes 4 minus 1 and it becomes 3. So it is a cube is generated. Now after generating the power value is going to multiply it by the 2 and then it is subtracted again by 1, and then the denominator which is actually 5 here for the positional value of 2 is generated. Let's see. So the denominator like this, the power value of this individual positional value is going to multiply it by 2. So power value is generated here is 3 and 3 is going to multiply it by 2, and which is again subtracted by 1, and so 6 minus 1, so it becomes 5. So this 5 is represent this 5, and the same way the third term third positional value also generated. So the power value is just like positional value into 2, it means minus 1, so it means here the positional value is 3, so 3 into 2 minus 1, so it becomes 6 minus 1 equals to 5. And in this way this power value is generated, and in the same manner the denominator 9 will generate it in this technique, that a denominator equals to power value into 2 minus 1, and the power value is generated here is 5. So 5 into 2 minus 1, and it becomes 10 minus 1 equals to 9, and which is equal to the denominator which hold the item positional value of 3. So in this way this series actually basically work. So you can see I have already taken the number of terms in the variable n in this position, and then after I am going to take the value of a in the variable a here also, and declaring the variable pos, pow and den here, and I am declaring the sum to find out the sum value, and the positional value is started from 1 to up to n terms, and positional value is increased by 1, and the pow is generated by like this: pos into 2 minus 1 and den equals to pow into 2 minus 1, just as previous I have shown you. And then after sum equals to sum plus math dot pow a comma pow divided by den, right? So in this way this series actually works. So let's run the series. Okay, now enter the range is suppose 10 terms, and the enter the value of a, it is 2. So sum is 19744 like this. But in this program there is an error. As per the question, there is a positive and negative sign combination in the summation factor, right? At the even positions they hold the negative values, and at it means in the even position the subtraction actually takes place, and in the odd positions the addition or values actually or action actually going to takes place. And for this reason I am going to check whether the positional value is odd or even, and that's why I am writing an if condition and checking whether the position is odd or even, and that's why I am writing pos mod 2 is not equals to 0, then the summation or addition actually going to takes place, or otherwise in the else block it means the positional value position is the even position, and this time the subtraction actually going to takes place. Okay, right? So I am going to just copy paste this thing, right? So in the even position the subtraction actually being taken place. So now the program is correct, and now I am going to run the program again. Okay, enter the range. So range is suppose 10 terms, and enter the value of a, it is suppose 6, then the value is like this minus 1 point like this. Again run the program, enter the range is 20 and enter the value is suppose 4, then the sum is like this, sum equals to minus like this. Okay, so in this way this program is basically solved.